Life sucks sometimes. We all know that. Things happen in our lives that we are not proud of, things that we're not happy of, things that we wish we could skip. And everybody thinks they have it worse. See, the truth is, life sucks for everybody. It's not like a simple ride. We all have our ups and downs. Nobody lives life on a constant high. There's gonna be something that brings you down to reality. Things like health issues, running out of money, breakups, things like this can screw over how you think of life. It might make you feel like you're at the worst position in the world. But let me tell you, there's always somewhere worse to go. I used to think that I had it pretty bad. I know it was, in retrospect, I know that it was a pretty dumb thought process of me, but then I started thinking, my life is pretty fantastic when I compare it. They say comparison is the thief of joy, but comparison also lets you see how great you have things. Now, I'm not telling you to compare or not to compare, do whatever the fuck you want, but I started thinking introspectively and seeing. I used to think my life had some down pitfalls, some things that screwed me over, some reasons why it wasn't as great as other people's. But then I started thinking, man, I have a happy family. I have health. I have a home to live in. I have constant food, warmth, all these things that you take for granted sometimes. Sometimes it just doesn't seem like something that you analyze, something that you just forget. It flies out of your mind. And you start thinking that your life sucks. Well, the truth is that it might suck momentarily. It might suck. It might be painful. It might be brutal. You might not want to go through it. But that feeling is temporary. That temporary feeling that you feel is what helps you feel so fucking fantastic when something good happens. If your life was constant positive perfection, no imperfections, everything was fantastic every single day, it would feel pretty standard. It would feel pretty blatant. It would feel pretty, I don't know what it's called, normal. There would be no change, no reason to get excited about it. But then when somebody looked at it and they thought, wow, that person has an incredible life. And then you're sitting there thinking like, I mean, it's just another Tuesday. This is what happens. When you feel these negative emotions, when you truly sit there and feel them and you feel like you're being pounded and life's coming at you, that's when you start to build the resilience. You start to go through these moments, you know that they suck, but you're not gonna give up. What are you gonna just quit, stop, kind of succumb to these negative feelings? No, you're not. You're gonna keep pushing, you're gonna keep working, you're gonna keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't give a shit what you're doing, but you're going to keep doing it. And then once these bad times pass by, once all the smoke clears and the rain stops, you're gonna see, wow, that wasn't that bad. It was like brutal, yeah, it sucked in the moment, but then when you think about it in retrospect, you're like, oh, I mean, like, it was fine, I survived. And that's what matters. Pushing through and getting through that, because tough times suck, but we all face tough times. It's just how you deal with them. Some people roll over and let the tough times beat them up. Some people roll up and stand up and fight the tough times. They become tougher themselves because of the tough times. And you need to become that tough person. Tough times will come. They come and go. It's not like it's a one and done, two and done. No, they come and go. There will be tough situation after tough situation. And I'm not talking tough test that you're studying for. I'm talking parents splitting up, you're $10,000 in debt, college loans, your car just got totaled, all this stuff. Whatever it could happen, it might happen. And more likely, one of them will happen. So when you think about that, and you think about the type of person you are, you might be somebody that's like, oh, all sunshine and rainbows, doesn't want to deal with any consequences, doesn't want to deal with any problems, trying to stay out of the mix. Well, too bad, the mix comes to you. And it's how you're forged and the type of person that you are will determine how you fight this mix. It will determine how you come out of the fire. Are you gonna melt and crack and fold under pressure? Or are you gonna become a diamond? I heard this funny quote when I was talking to some dude. He said, you know, pressure makes diamonds, but it also bursts pipes. And I never heard the second part. Everybody's heard pressure makes diamonds. If you can, you know, push through pressure, you become a star, you become a diamond. But the other flip side is that it bursts pipes. If you're not stable, if you're not strong enough, you're gonna burst. You're not gonna know how to handle yourself. You're not gonna know what to do. You're not gonna know how to become a better person. So remember that. How you deal with pressure will either turn you into a diamond or make you burst like a pipe. So whatever situation that you're feeling or dealing with right now, or whatever situation is bound to come up to you in the near future, or in the not so distant future, we'll say, think about how you're going to react. Think about what kind of person you're going to be. Are you going to be the one that folds and becomes nothing and bursts? Or are you going to become the person that rises to the occasion, takes it by the balls, and does whatever the fuck they need to do? Are you going to become the person that takes this shit and deals with it? Because no one wants to deal with the shit. But those who do are the ones that get the reward, the ones that move forward in life. I mean, think about it. Like, nobody wants to do the things that suck. Nobody wants to train 2 hours every single day to look good, or compete in a competition, or become a professional athlete, whatever it might be. Nobody wants to cook meals constantly every day that are healthy and maybe not as enticing as a cheeseburger. But to reach the result that you want, you have to do those things. You have to fight through the battles. And these are obviously nothing in comparison to something serious that people are dealing with. Health issues, loss of family, debt, changes in economics, in their country, war. All of these things are happening in our world right now. There is someone dealing with these things, and you're sitting here crying, thinking that your sorry ass life is worse than theirs, that it can't get any worse. Guess what? It can. Why don't you just go and search the internet? People are out here dying, trying to fend for themselves, find food, shelter, whatever it might be, just to make it to the next day. There's people out there dealing with war. They're fighting to get resources, food, water, shelter, fighting to stay with their family. Most of them might have already lost their family. And you're here crying that a girl won't text you back, or that she broke up with you, or that she doesn't like you, whatever it might be. Get your sorry ass off that pathetic little fucking couch of yours and think about how dumb it is. I get it. Emotions are real. We all have emotions. We all feel things. But when you start taking in feelings like this and building pity for yourself and sorrow for a situation that really doesn't deserve as much energy as you're giving it, you're putting yourself out of proportion. You're making yourself wrapped in this kind of bubble wrap, avoiding what's outside of your comfort little zone and only thinking about yourself. Only thinking about the poor little things. Oh, I didn't get the dinner that I wanted. Oh, I didn't get to go on that date. Oh, this happened. I didn't get the job I wanted. Boo-hoo. Go do it again. Talk to another person. Apply to another job. Do whatever it is. Think about what you need and could be doing to overcome that situation. It's not that difficult. It really isn't. And then think about how great you have it. Think about the fact that you woke up today and you're healthy. Think about the fact that you woke up today, opened your fridge, and there was food in there, water, things that you need to live. Think about the fact that your family just walked down the stairs and said good morning to you. You are blessed beyond, comprehension, that it's so not even appreciated these days, man. It's like, if you're not spending thousands of dollars on a trip, or spending thousands of dollars on a meal, or whatever it might be, the most luxurious things, it's like it doesn't matter. Joy has been taken out of proportion, and happiness and these emotions, to the point where it's screwing over how you deal with everyday situations, how you see the world, how you see yourself, how you see the future for that matter. Remember who you are. Remember what your goal is. Remember what you're doing. Yes, things can come up. Life sucks. So what? Suck it up. Stand to it, fight it, and remember the type of person you are. Are you a type A person who's gonna take life by the balls, or are you type B who's just gonna roll over and let life beat you up?